friends, I'm Sky the Goblin, and welcome back, yes back, to Mass Effect Andromeda. So, like I said, we'll catch up right at this point, and yeah. I didn't have dinner yet, pizza's in the oven, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do some stuff before this episode ends. Afterwards, I'm probably going to play Apex Legends, Predator Hunting Grounds, and Dead by Daylight. So I have to work on some stuff on those games. And then I'll probably end the night by going on Minecraft for a bit. I gotta set some stuff up. I found two really great things you goblins might like. And plus, I gotta show you goblins the progress I have on that little house thing. I gotta say, I am really excited now after what I found. Yesterday, I found something really cool. Was gonna announce it today. I decided to work on my base a bit, and then found something really, really cool underneath. I'll explain that later. But yeah, we're here for Mass Effect, so let's continue. Those things are up. Alright. Honey, we're home.
None of these readings show any change. How could there not be a change? Jar, what are you doing here, in the company of these people?
Kieran, this is Pathfinder Ryder, from a long way away. Ryder, Kieran Dowds, lead scientist at Dar Panev.
I just have to say, Hovarl is beautiful.
The planet's beauty is the least of my current concerns.
Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
I know how to work remnant tech. I can help you.
Ryder has seen a vault and apparently reset it. Somehow.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
If it gets me on your good side, I'm in.
That's reassuring, assuming you mean well. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena. I piece together lost knowledge of ages past. My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators. Too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
No transport. Emergency support for cat attack. What?
Is everything all right? You seem distressed.
Oh, would you like a reward for that astute observation? You're that alien visitor that came to Aya asking about our vault.
You've heard of me.
Who hasn't? When strange new species turn up, reports spread fast. After the cat, can't be too careful. Luge Anson, historian with the Repository of History, Aya. Listen, if there's nothing you need, could you go away? I'm busy trying to get transport off this cursed planet.
Why did you come here from Aya?
Kieran's team found some remnant relics while digging around the old ruins. I was sent to collect them for the repository. It shouldn't have taken more than a day. But things never go according to schedule, do they?
Drink's finished.
You mentioned remnant ruins. Are there lots of remnant here?
Yes. If you've been out in the jungle, you might have seen some of it. We think the ruins were part of a vast remnant complex. We've seen evidence of hallways that wound through the area, both above and below the ground. Generations ago, our people took shelter in what we found here. That's how Pleth was established.
Were there no hostile remnant machines?
None, according to the histories. We found artifacts, of course. Bits of things that we could study. But they say it was like moving into an empty home.
You don't seem to like Havarl very much.
Havarl's other regions suit me just fine. But here... oh no. I don't do well in this fierce wilderness. You think these shelters keep you safe? They don't. Woke up this morning and found a thorny vine wormed its way into my bunk. I'm stranded here because a branch pierced my shuttle's power core.
I won't bother you further.
Very well. Watch out for plants while you're out there. Vicious things.
Just gonna grab those real quick. Always nice to have some loot. Alright, there's loads of missions we gotta do here.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Now we can activate this. Oh. Let's leave those guys be for now. That one's running that way. Wonder why. Alright, let's head this way. If I wanted to, I could just go into killing spree and kill these guys all over. Right now I want to scan these two. Not get close. Because PV would just shoot them on sight. If you're wondering why I said that, well, she did kind of do that right after we exited the Nomad in a couple episodes back. Or was it one episode back? Always get mixed up.
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
These are different bugs.
I think we stirred up a nest.
No, they're the same, but they look different. Let's see if I can. Oops. That didn't work. That worked. I feel like a damn hunter right now. I see. Just like in Predator Hunting Grounds, I'm always attacking the Predator before it can attack me. Well, not always true, but yeah, goblins get what I mean. Speaking of Predator Hunting Grounds, I need to level up that rifle. They really should have made like different species or species variants of this creature on different worlds. Make it so you could also scan those variants and see the difference in DNA. But nope, they just went with the same creatures on those worlds. How the fuck did they even get those on those worlds? Who knows?
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine what you're feeling right now.
Shouldn't have let myself hope.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground. Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
All I heard is, there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
What? What can I scan? Oh, that. How did I almost miss that?
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
Don't stay here, visitor. It's not safe, and I can't be responsible for
I
you.
could provide
I should have
analysis
warned
via
you
the
were coming.
scanner, Pathfinder.
What are you doing here?
Making sure the fires don't get worse. I'm a surveyor and engineer from the station. I need to divert fuel from the pipes buried here, and I'll cut off the flames eventually.
What caused these fires? Is there an emergency?
This dye used to be a much larger settlement. Wildlife overtook it, destroyed above and below. Plant roots ruptured an underground fuel pipeline. A stray spark lit these fires.
I'll get going. Be careful.
You too, Ishari. That went well.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading. And done. You did it.
We We did it. Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Alright, let's do that. Plenty of stuff we gotta do on this planet.
Watch out for Rokar and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That is you.
Charming.
Three, two, one. That worked. They're probably all wondering where it came from, though. At least I would have. Let's try to get it from a different angle. That thing? Huh.
Get ready to fight!
Dinged him. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna scan him.
So much violence.
Speaking of scanning, let's go scan these guys. Let's get this scrap from that. First person I shot should have been around here. I guess they despawned. Damn.
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
Okay, I've never described a mushroom as pretty, but those are.
Here they come!
I say, I miss using a sniper pretty much all the time in games. I tell you, goblins, in a lot of games I usually like using a sniper rifle or a machine gun. I don't know why, I just like using those two guns. I guess I'm a sniper at heart. Actually, it sounded... like we got some loot over here. I don't think I got this before. If I did, then, I got it again then. Oh, would you look at this?
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be. I think that's enough. Let's try this. Hey, we got it on the first try while cheating.
Reading off the monitors and... Scatting stars. What? Who are you? How did...
Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative. I'm... from another galaxy. Take a moment. Find your bearings.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Zhao?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
Alright.
This Sam of yours, in your head, how is it allowing you to interface with the Remnant?
Sam helps with analysis and translation, among other things. It's... complicated?
Alright, let's make our way back to the camp.
Don't know what caused that fire, but let's be careful.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No, these were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians? You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kiran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
After everything you faced, I wouldn't have blamed you if you shot at me.
We're all glad that didn't happen. Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kiran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesnn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
So, I go to the 3rd monolith, turn it on, reset the vault, and voila!
That is just the thing, Pathfinder Rider. There is no 3rd monolith. It's lost.
How do you lose an entire monolith?
It could be destroyed for all we know.
We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha. That old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
I'm here if you need something.
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kiran's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
I won't mock or tease, you have my word. Please go on.
When I was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the 3rd monolith.
Yes.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kiran says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the 3rd one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
Were they alright? Or are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something. Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Let's go see the Turians real quick. So let's go say hi and save their assets. And why not? Let's kill this pig thing while we're at it. And of course they shoot at it. Must they kill everything? Do I at least get anything from it? No, I do not.
Kirindal said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
That's it. Good work.
That doesn't sound good. Just let those guys fight for now.
Ryder!
Roka!
What are they doing out here?
Those are the Talos uniforms, Pathfinder.
Turian arm?
Excellently done. Reinforcements!
Nope. There we go. Let's grab the loot real quick.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
What, like their laundry?
More like classified assassinations and espionage. The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanis hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanis are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Alright, we talked to her.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
You think piles of scrap are really that important right now?
That scrap might include data modules, fuel cells, things we don't want hostile aliens to have.
I see your point.
If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Alright, we got a mission to do now before we head to the... What's it called again? Who knows. Alright, let's fast travel here because I'm not going all the way around. So I figured, goblins, after we finish this planet, we'll head to the next planet, finish everything on that. Eventually make our way back to Eos, take care of that as well. Let's head to this one first.
Ark Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Let's go to this one and then that one.
Ark Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Grab that real quick. Get a high advantage.
The monoliths are connected, sending instructions across the planet. But with only 2 of 3, it's like the planet's running a string of code with a chunk missing.
Why isn't it just completely broken like the other planets we've seen?
All planets start different. If broken, they
Ark Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
Yeah, looks like we got remnant over there.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
How's this thing even see? Let's get into this other wreckage.
We've scanned this area. These structures go deep below the ground.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there.
What do you think this was for? Some kind of aqueduct?
Activating automated forward station deployment. Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Alright, let's do that and then we'll get back to this.
This must be the crash site Vega mentioned.
Alright, there we go.
Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage. Arc Natalis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Alright, let's fast travel here.
Arc Natalis debris.
Thanks for the
Tag
tip.
for salvage. Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on her hull has been found.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
Alright, let's get that memory trigger and then we'll head to that other mission. Watch me head here and then they're gone. Let's see. Nope, they're still here, damn.
Another memory trigger?
Pathfinder?
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council. Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
I know that
Saren?
name very well.
The rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Take care, Abatus.
Likewise, Ryder.
Alright, I don't think I talked to him last time, so that's why I talked to him that time. Alright, we are heading over there, and afterwards we are ending the video, Goblins. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be making an episode of Shadow of War, Bully, and Minecraft. Minecraft will be the first one, because I got something very exciting to show you, Goblins. Then afterwards, it'll probably be, might be either Apex Legends or Predator Hunting Grounds. Actually, I'll probably go with Dead by Daylight. I haven't done that in a while. And then we'll get back to this. Oh, we also have to show that other series. So maybe it'll actually be that other series and then this. Should be on this side. Oh shit.
That's it. Good work.
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can stamp for Case Luca?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
Alright, goblins. So, this is the end of the video. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button too if you're new. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, oh yeah, goblins already know the routine by now. To my fellow goblins out there, may your pockets be full of gold, may your loot be plentiful, and may you always have a village or a kingdom nearby that you can loot and plunder to your heart's content. But without further ado, I'm Scully the Goblin. This was Mass Effect Andromeda. Peace out and goodbye. See you in the next one.